Have you ever wanted to throw an art show for aliens? This is Joy Exhibition by Strangethink. Almost all of their work is bright pink, neon, faceless, generative, and just beautiful. All of their stuff is great. Joy Exhibition just came out this month, and it is a game about painting for aliens on a ship. I mean, maybe they're not aliens, maybe you look just like them too, but they certainly look like aliens to me. So I've reset my version of the game to load up with just blank artwork in the gallery here. I didn't want to spoil anything. It's kind of beautiful when you get to start with a fresh canvas, and that's one of the things that's missing so far, I think. Maybe they'll fix it later, but there's no way to reset the canvases unless you go into the folder and actually delete all of the files. I love this interface for picking which canvas you want to work on. There's this transparent portal door type thing, and you just cross through it. But then once you're in here, you have all these beautiful guns, and they're all randomly generated with random effects and random sounds. And there's really no way to guess what they're going to do until you start firing them. And since there is no eraser and no undo, you kind of just have to paint with what you're given. So, of course, you can swap out the guns for other guns. Maybe they're not guns. Maybe they're just alien paintbrushes. So, it's going to be a non-violent game. Depending where you're shooting on the canvas, you get all sorts of different effects, all kinds of different sort of random seeds for what the particular brush does. In this video, I tried to do a lot of, I guess, more representative landscape-looking effects instead of just going for all-out paint coverage, which is my normal strategy. One of my favorite things here is the overspray. A little bit of the paint goes off the canvas and onto the wall, and it stays there even when you switch to another canvas. So you have this sort of memory on the whole wall, and it really feels like your art studio, where you're just throwing up paint, splashing it everywhere. I love also that you can come over here and watch the patrons of the art gallery enjoy your work too. If you look real close, you can see the top of their body. Maybe it's a head, maybe it's another appendage, but it looks up at the painting. And they stand there for that gallery moment of about 5 to 12 seconds of and then they move on to some other painting randomly. This outside area is pretty cool too. So the ship is shaped kind of like a donut with the gallery in the center, and you're just cruising across this rainbow landscape. And if you look real close, you can see the landscape kind of morphs as well as sliding past you. It's always the mountains are sort of undulating. And I think the landscape really showcases the colors that you can do on a computer, which you definitely cannot do in real life. That's one of my favorite parts about this, that it's an abstract painting game. You could finger paint, and there's a lot of abstract art out there in the world already that looks pretty cool, but there's not a lot of computer experiences, at least these days, that focus on creating digital art that are unbounded by meaning like these are. And of course, you can't get these colors anywhere in nature, so it's cool to be able to make completely uncontrollable day-glow paintings. If you like this, you should really check out all of the other games by Strangethink on the strangethink.itch.io site.